Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday, in which we ask the all-important question, where in the world will we find hugs today? I do hope that everybody is doing well today and having a good start to the week. I know it's the start of the week, but hey, we've still got to have it. If I didn't have the start of the week, we'd never reach the end. Or at least something like that. I don't know. I sound like I'm a... Yeah. Greetings to Frauke and Glam Pixie and Superfast Feg and Shadow and Blast and True Purple and I think I saw a Ritsu and a Fulmers and anybody else who may be out there, may be lurking, or may just be arriving. Greetings to everybody. Let's go and see where Hugs is today. Oh, I see Hugs has decided to go around the hillside and is now over here today. At least I'm fairly sure this is Hugs. Please be Hugs. If you're Cuddles, I'm going to worry. Nope, you're Hugs. Excellent. We've found Hugs. Hugs is still free. Oh, this is going to turn into one of those surreal and very unusual things until we decide eventually that Hugs will have to be returned to a safe institute. In the meantime, we still have a Farriers forge to build, and last time I looked we got a decent percentage of this roof looking like it's a roof. And I still haven't decided if I want to go with more copper up the middle or more of the deep slate. And the more I look at it, I think the deep slate would be good. Hugs is easy to find. Kisses are more elusive. Well, that too. Actually, let's see what this looks like with copper. Seeing as how I've got it in my inventory, I might as well. Just because we haven't got something yet doesn't mean we won't have it later. We need a hug pile. You lot are going to just basically insist I add every command imaginable to the bot, aren't you? How does that look? You know what? That actually doesn't look too bad. And I think once we start scraping the roof, it will look better. So let's find some more copper. Waxed oxidized cut copper, cut in half. So we've got waxed oxidized cut copper slabs, which have probably one of the longest names that you're ever going to find for a single object. Actually, I wonder what the longest name for a single object is in Minecraft. It's probably waxed, weathered, cut copper, doohickory thingamajig, or something like that. There's got to be a thingamajig. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that one one lower. Just because. Yeah. Wax lightly weathered cut copper stick. Is that something you know off by heart? Or, goodness, I was about to say, well done on your Google skills. I mean, that makes sense. That really does. It also makes me think, holy heck, what a name. I may have made a goof, however. Can anyone imagine what I might have run out of that we're going to need to be able to sort out this roof? And if anyone just guessed we're short of wax, then you're absolutely right. So, hey Kibo, we're off. We're off for hunting wax. We're off for hunting wax. We're off for hunting wax. The bees are mad. The day is nuts. We're off for hunting wax. Oh, and we have... Hello, sir. We have a hydrate. Hello. Waxed, lightly weathered, etched copper stick. Goodness. Hail hydrate. And apparently we're going to determine whether or not we have any popcorn today. Oh, we get... And... Oh, yeah. There's plenty of popcorn to start the day. And my headphone cable is wrapped around my headphone stand. Whoops. Right. Obey deranged master. Are you deranged master? Yes, you are deranged. Welcome. I've also just realised I haven't actually hit this button to post to that, or this button to post to that, to say, by the way, I'm live, people. And Kibo is on a 35 stream streak. We're needing more boom. Would you accept a slightly dangerous Ravager? Or at least a Ravager run? Because we seem to have a few of those. Popcorn goes to town, the popcorn goes to town, hail the popping corns, the popcorn goes... Yeah, well, something like that. Now, speaking of things, stuff, and streaming, there will not be a stream on Thursday due to the fact that I have to deal with stuff for work. There will not be I actually have 3 upcoming cancelled streams, just to make life interesting. And I have pinned a note in my Discord, and will keep the stream calendar up to date. Hello, Kel. Welcome in. So yes, there will be no stream this Thursday. There will be no stream on Friday the 4th of October. And there will not be a stream on the 10th of October, which is a Thursday. Is this because I'm recording my Christmas album? No. Thursday is work. Friday week is because I will be going to an event, and Thursday after that is because I will be going somewhere for work. There's all sorts of work involved in this, and I've gone down the wrong corridor for the copper. You won't find me, copper lives. Good time zones, Raven. And why are you on the floor, Kel? Hey, Dab. Why is everyone trying to get me to record a Christmas album? I mean, it's bad enough that I haven't even worked out how to do a Day 1000 video yet. You're all mad. Mad, I tell you. They call them pub crawl karaoke hits. No. Ow. Yep, I knew I was going to clash into something there. Besides, it's more likely to be... Now that's what I call a drunken Scotsman 2024. Uh-oh. I looked at him. I didn't mean to look at you. Oh, crap. That's not fair. That's not fair. I didn't even look at him. Where did that happen? Ah, dear. You've wrapped up satisfactory, have you? That means you've actually completed a full run, have you? Things happened. I'm not even sure what happened. You'll be posting photos in the build channel later. Awesome! And you managed a decorative build. Always good. I'm feeling very picked on by an Enderman there. I looked at the Enderman whilst... yeah. Okay, that works. I think that's more likely. Yeah. An Enderman took offence to me looking at it while rifling through my pockets. That offence caused a party popper explosion to take place. Right. So now I need another party popper. Where oh where will I get another party popper? I cannot for the life of me imagine where I'm going to find another party popper. Oops. Open the door, let me in. Let's see. I might possibly have a party popper or two left over. There's only, what, 53 left now? 54 if I allow for the fact that there is one kept in my ender chest, just in case I can't get back here in a sensible time. Okay, what the heck's the second one? Okay, I know about the Blunding Bunny, but I don't know about the Rebecca Yee, or whatever Rebecca is short for. That grass stole my firework. Laughing possum. Today on, you've got to have a spare party popper or 50. If you don't have a spare 50 party poppers, are you even trying? Right. Okay. Now, to solve our... let's see. I'm going to take it to this level, all the way at the bottom here. Then Reb Stream has made... Ah! Okay. And that is how you stuff up your wax. Blah, blah, blah. I cleaned my copper too much. I hate it when I clean my copper too much. Gotta be careful with this. What I might do is take it Yeah, no, let's go a little bit further with it in the lowest colour we're going to make it. This is why I asked it too many questions. Yes. Ask me no questions and I'll ask you no problems. Dang it! It's because some of these aren't waxed. I'm tripping over the ones that aren't waxed. Which you'd think would be the other way around. You'd think that you'd be more likely to fall over on something that was waxed. Another accident. Yes. Yes. That was worth it. That was worth it. Ting ting sound, this copper. Yes. It is a nice ting to hear. Another. But yes, I agree. It is a nice ting to hear. Right, let's work our way up the middle. Get out some more wax and try and work out how much of this I have waxed and haven't waxed. This is the problem. There's no visible difference between the waxed and the unwaxed. We love a bad joke, but we especially love it when it resonates in chat for a long time. Yes, but I'm sure I can make it ting a bit louder. Let's axe these a bit more. I'm trying to put a reasonably interesting and sensible-ish patina onto this. So that it at least looks sensible enough. Okay, come on. Let's just wax all of this. Right, how is that looking? Oh, that's looking quite good, apart from the bits that I've completely scuffed up. I quite like that. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see what you think. Nice blend in the can. Yeah. I'm thinking that looks pretty good, apart from that one block that is missing in the middle, down here. Obviously, I didn't wax that one. Yeah, I like the fact that it sort of follows these lines as well. I kind of feel like I should be doing either this one or this one. I think I'll go corner. There. That's better. It looks like it now follows that line a bit better. Kind of think I should do a little bit more on this bit. I'm worried about having too much of the fully oxidized. Yeah, that's better. That way we've got sort of it's hugging these edges a bit better. And you've started oxidize. Oh no, you haven't. Dang it! Come on, copper. I need you to oxidize. Just a little bit. You can do it. All right. That I like, and that actually makes this roof feel... Oh, that does look better. Too big a jump between the copper texture between the two weathered stages. Honestly, yes, but no, given that it's a really big jump between the first and the second, and the third and the fourth as well. It's kind of one of those, you can only do so much with only 4 different textures. Right, what we do need to do is fix the fact that on the underside, a lot of this is not matching now. So let's correct our underneath. Sometimes it does blend, and sometimes it doesn't. It's... I did ponder bringing in something like warped wood, because the warped wood can be used to blend it better. But that would require me to really spend a lot of time with warped wood in all of this. And I feel like that might actually be a little bit too excessive. That's a rocket, Scots. Not some wax. You can't rocket your copper to make it not do what you want. Okay, that's better. I think that one needs to be... There. Yep. And the rest kind of sort of feels like it fits. Apart from the bits that are... Wrong! Orangish directly to greenish is a bit too much. Yeah. This is the problem. Trying to do something that makes real world sense. Zoom? It is Zoomies time. Yeah, ideally it would need about 6 steps. So we've got 4... No, it needs 7 steps. One extra between all of the 3. But if we had 7 total, I think the universe would explode. You have a sugary caffeine drink. Yay! Right. I am of the opinion that I like this roof now. I was uncertain about it. First I was afraid, I thought the roof was dire. I didn't know why there was a dangler heading up this mire. Let's look. Blackstone, mini packed mud. Ooh. Mini tough. No. I'm not going to bother buying from you today, sir. Well, that's interesting. Apparently, when that Enderman died, he'd kind of left a lot of balls around. Because I managed to get 4 Ender Pearls out of him. And we have a Pharaoh Seed in chat, for those who are trying to remember. Let's go for a Great Ball. I don't think I've managed all of my Great Ball catches to this week. Ideally, you might need 7 or 8 shades. 7 would be an extra 1 of each. Not 50 of copper. 5 exposed versus weather. Yeah, then you'd end up with lightly weathered, slightly exposed, and somewhat weathered exposed thingamajig, or something like that. Right. Let's see. I was going to turn one of these windows into a furnace. But I think if I'm going to do that, I need to get the stairs in first. And I think I need to have the upper floor of this a little bit more finished so that we can work out how much of this needs to... Actually... Interesting. Slightly exposed, medium exposed, strongly weathered. Slightly exposed sounds like it's not something that you want to talk about in public. Right. I'm trying to remember how I've done this in the past. And I have a problem. No? Yes. I'm going to need to borrow the camera count, because I can't remember how I've done stairs. Do you ever have that moment when you can't remember what you're doing? Yeah, you see, that might be a problem. Things you'd read in a police notebook. I am not going anywhere near a police notebook. Thank you very much. I might have to start on this. I knew I was doing something, and I can't remember what. Tend to walk around in circles trying to remember. Why wonder what the flipping heck I want to do, and I wonder why I am singing again. And I blame all of you. Right. I think it's like this. And then we get that there. And if I remember rightly, there was a pile of these up here. That looks about right. And thank you for the giant dancing dino blast. Giant dancing dino blast. Now that sounds like a maneuver from oh, I was about to say Pokemon, but I think actually, well, it might be Pokemon. I was thinking more Power Rangers. Giant dancing dino blast. Go. No. No? I'm not losing it. I'm not losing it. I'm really not. Never had it in the first place. Might be something from Ben 10. Oh, now we need Ben 10 and the Omnitrix. Okay. If I'm going to have the stairs here, because they kind of don't fit, can't lose what you lost. Is that the right sequence? Is that a penguin? It's either that or a very disturbed bird. I'm not quite sure which. These ones. Missing a word. Can't. Ah, okay. Whoops. Dang it. I might as well I might as well be reasonably consistent in my styling of these areas of the world, even if I can't actually remember how to say it. Where's my crafting bench? How have I gotten this far without a crafting bench? Fall just fell out of the sky, went from sunny to pouring rain in 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Around here it's been taking 30 seconds to go from bright sunshine to, hey, you might want to make sure that you're paid up on your flood insurance. Early witch day tomorrow. Have a good night, Blast, and thank you for joining us. Did I just accidentally leap out of a window? I didn't mean to jump out of a window there. That was entirely unintentional. Ding. Ding, 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 ding. Dum, dum, ba, dum. Do, do, do. Given the number of Pokeballs that get thrown at things, where the Pokeball hits and then the thing escapes from it, are you sure that it was a miss and not just an escapee? Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's right. That's right. That's supposed to be a solid block. So that's supposed to be solid, and that's supposed to be that. And that goes back in there. Well, it must also be littered with Pokeballs. Yes. Remember, kids, don't litter in public. This staircase feels different. I've gotten something wrong here. And I don't know how or why. Oh, I know what it is. Normally I put a row of blocks there. That's what it is. You know, I kind of like it a bit more open. I think it actually makes a little bit more sense. But equally, it means that these blocks make no sense. And by blocks, I mean trapdoors. I mean, they found a bacteria that eats plastic. A Pokemon that eats Pokeballs would almost seem logical. Yeah. Particularly since you can't you can't yeet a Pokeball twice. How is it? Why? That is a question. Why is it that you can't yeet a Pokeball twice? Surely you could just charge it back up and attempt to use it again. I mean, do they not have rechargeable batteries on a Pokeball? Why are they only one-time use? Maybe they break on impact. Maybe they break when they break out. But it still seems a little bit sort of... your buddy heads it... Ah. Why the heck does it head it back? That seems bonkers. Oh well. Actually, would it be better to do that and have this here? Actually, that might make a bit more sense. Ah, maybe not. That looks better. Silphco, not environmentally friendly. Yeah. I'm making you think too much? How do you think I'm thinking? Oh yeah, there we are. I knew I had some iron bars around here somewhere. So, this window. Oh, this area is going to be where I need to put my furnace. That means that if I'm going to put a staircase in, I need to put it here, because that wall is going to be the one that has the... Yep, okay. So, let's see. You... when I go up a floor, do I go... Oh, I did go 2 stairs. Okay. 2, 3, and then I run out of stairs. Whoops. Wish Cass ate a Master Ball in the anime. Well, that just sounds like, that sounds like it proves it. There are things that will eat Pokeballs. I'm wondering if we need to add a couple of llamas into this area. I mean, we did have 3 naming. We need the Lord Brahma, the Karma Llama Ding Dong, and a Shwama Llama. I wonder if they can live in this area next to where we're bringing in the... Why do I need llamas? Because it's a tower. Error. Logic missing. Where do I have a... Do I have any boats? I got a boat... Ah, there's one. Let's commit to random act of robbery. You. And in you go. Thank you. Towers can watch for llama, for peril, then you need an llama. No! The llama lore is getting a bit alarming. Credit your wife with that one. I'm not sure how many credits we have here. I'm fairly sure I am out of name tags. Actually, that's something that I need to go shopping for. Oh, I lost my hero of the village. Dang it. Oh well. What was I doing? I don't know. I've lost track. Right. While I'm thinking about it, let's tame these llamas before I forget. Sorry, sir, you can't have them back. They're mine now. Right. The white llama is tamed. Or is that a cream llama? Yeah, I of all people will know exactly how easy it is to get Hero of the Village back. Yes, I have like 2 different towers, 2 different farms dedicated to it. I worry that I have 2 different farms dedicated to getting Hero of the Village. Enough of that. There is a Whalema in chat for those who are who are still here with us after all of that. Right, now that I've tamed those llamas, does that mean that I don't have to worry about them getting upset if I murder the dangler? Actually, where is the dangler? I don't know. I've lost the dangler. Oh well. let's not worry about the dangler, and let's worry. At first, you wielder. Yes. Oh, I found the dangler again. Yeah. I would declare I'm losing it, but I think everybody would always already turn around yet again and say how you can't lose what you never had, Scots. Right, let's get the... Come on. Focus. It's not just a car. Oh, fiddle faddle. This one? No. 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 There. I was about to say, where's my white stuff chest? And the only person to catch anything there was Ritsu. Well done, Ritsu. Right. I need to work out at what point we are taking this tower. I forgot to pick up any stairs. How did I forget to pick up any stairs? No, this one. Come on. You can do it, Scots. Just remember not to embrace all of the squirrel. If you embrace all of the squirrel, you'll be here forever. Right, let's do this. I'm going to do this anyway, despite the fact that I'm probably going to have to remove this side of this tower. I might actually have it so that the chimney goes up through this section of the tower. But we'll have to think that one through once we've crossed that bridge. Right. You. Right. And this... Wait, that's not right. Put the right blocks in the right place, Scots. You've only got one job, and that's to place the blocks. Right, and yeah, no. Got that wrong. Yeah. Come on. You can do it, you can do it, you can build this tower. Right. Where am I? What am I doing? How did I get here? How do I get out? Out. Apparently falling off the building is a good way of getting out. Where did that block go? That block I dropped is in a place that I can't get to. Right. I'm trying to imagine a design in my head here. Be easier if I actually had the image of the design in my face. Right, hold on. Where are we working? We're over here. Come on, let's No, I can't get back up to where I was building. Did you ever have those moments where you just nothing makes sense? It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Anything Scotsman attempted was a lie. He never attempted anything with sense. Yeah, here, and there, and a bit of this, and some of that, and let's go with another one of those, and, yeah, let's go with that and that, and a couple more of those. Yes, there we are. Okay. And then this goes here, so that I can place that there. And then I need 2 more of those, and 2 more of those, and 2 more of those, and that there, so that I can place that there, and 2 more of those. Right. Nope. Okay, I ain't got enough materials to be able to do all of the scaffolding, but that'll at least get me some of the places, some of the ways. I'm going for the larger building design for this one, because I want to. Ow. Right. Now, I'm going to leave that one out for the moment, because I think that's where my stonework goes. Actually, no, the stonework goes over the top of this. What am I talking about? Herpty-derpty-derp, herpty-derpty-derpty-derp. Herpty-derpty-derpty-derpty-derpty-derp. Right. You get to be that. 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 And that. And that. And that. Righty. Yes, so skipping a thread a bit, because hey, I might as well skip around a little bit. Turns out that there is going to be a Final Fantasy Distant Worlds concert in London in March, and the tickets go on sale on Thursday or Friday. I am very much inclined to get myself a ticket for that, simply because it's got, I think it said that it's going to have Amanda Aken, Nobuo Uematsu, and Masayoshi Soken in attendance, and I probably butchered at least one of those names. Yeah, it should be really nice. It's Final Fantasy 14 and 9? Which venue? It was... Hold on, I've got the email here still. It is... Eventim Apollo Theatre. So, end of the Hammersmith line. Yep, Hammersmith. Almost directly opposite both of the Hammersmith stations, be it at the end of the District line or the Hammersmith and City line. It's at the end of both. And I don't have enough of the dark oak logs in my inventory. It's just off the Broadway. Ah. But, yeah, so I'm seriously thinking I might have to get myself a ticket for that. I'm trying to decide if I want the matinee or for the Saturday, or if I want to treat myself ridiculously and try and get the VIP meet and greet tickets for the evening session on either the Friday or the Saturday. I'm just in that sort of mood for March. Last time you were there was to see Stephen Fry. Oh, cool. I think the last time I saw Stephen Fry was a live recording of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. It's either that or when he was walking through one of our offices, but I might be wrong about that bit. Right, don't need access to the roof anymore. No, it was when it was Jack presenting. After Jack D took over almost consistently. Almost consistently? Very consistently. Radio 4 banter. Absolutely. I still don't know how Radio 4 gets away with it. Which one of these was the one that I hadn't... Jack D is still very good. I agree. Humph was great. You're never going to be able to outdo Humph, but Jack D has managed to pick up a lot. That section of roof that I accidentally hit with an axe too many times is no longer in a state of needing to be... That one. Woohoo! I managed to guess correctly. You sir need to... You need to age. Wax. Whatever. No one get away with whatever I've managed. I don't know. Jack seems to get away with a lot. But yeah, there really was a lot of... Oh, you moved. The Dangler has escaped. This wandering trader is wandering a lot. It's like trying to... It's like one of those of duck shooting contests at a fun fair. Gotcha. Radio 4 was stationed with all the radio dramas. Yes. Yes, it is. It's the one regularly listened to by anyone who's not young enough to actually listen to Radio 1. Cramorant has appeared. Might as well try it. Stairs. Oh, how did I get that wrong? Hello, TGM. Welcome in. That's not supposed to be stone brick. It's supposed to be that. At the recording, did you get to meet the lovely Sprina? Oh, absolutely. She had an issue with traffic. Unfortunately, her car was delayed, just for reasons. Yes, the lovely Samantha. She was unfortunately delayed. It was such a shame. Whoa, yeah, I know. It's just one. It's one of those things you just can't control traffic. I feel like it would be better if I had a half slab there. And I feel like this is the wrong one. I don't know why I've just fixed that one. This is the one I'm gonna steal up. In London, that's understandable. Next time. Yeah. Exactly. It's the problem with London traffic. It can be so abysmal. Trapdoors. Hello, Loopy. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I was about to say Monday again. I don't know why. Cramorant has two forms, one with a Eevee and a Pikachu. I bet that looks a bit shocking. No. I don't want to run away. Oh, I should really put some safety rails in. That's better. Actually, I am going to put the safety rails in the wrong place. Fantastic. Well done, Scots. Almost managed to get that completely and totally wrong. Okay, this is looking more like a tower now. I mean, kind of worried if it didn't. How are we doing? Ooh, that's nice. Yes. I think the taller version with the open window is the better version for this building style. I think it would have looked wrong without it. I think the shorter building section would have just looked a little bit wrong. Right, I need... What do I need? I need things and bits and malarkey and all of the stuff that is necessary for the upper section of one of these buildings, which includes more than that of those. Where's my crafting bench? Don't need those. All the stuff and things. Yeah, and we did visit them briefly. Sloped roof makes it look like a hammer with the handle almost on the ground. Well, given that this is a Farriers forge, having it as a hammer is not the worst of shapes. Talk about form following function. Not quite the not quite how form and following function is supposed to be. Blah 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 blah. Involved in the world. Yeah, that'll do. I'd like to have some common sense, please. I don't appear to have any. Happy accident. Oh my. Alright, that should give me a stack of the trapdoors. Yes. Actually, I'm gonna go with half a stack, and somewhere I had sticks. I know. Up the hill. Over hill, over dale. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. This one. I found the right one. We're all out of common sense. We may have some uncommon sense here somewhere, you wish. So do I. Ah! 8 of those? 8 of those? 8 of those. Yes, 8 of those. And 8 of those. We're all out of logic. How are we doing on that? Yeah, I might as well just turn the rest of them into trapdoors. Yeah, that's better. Right, and I might as well put those... No, I might as well hold on to those sticks. We're going to need them for the dark oak fence gates in a minute. Which means that I have nowhere near enough sticks. Oh well. I'm not sure I've got enough dark oak. But there was a chest with loads of dark oak just at the top of the hill, Scots. Why didn't you pick up a stack or two? Hello, pig. That one. It's like, yes, you've just passed all of the dark oak that you've been storing up for just this sort of occasion. Why did you not collect some? Right. Let's do that. Pick up the sticks again. Right. How many will we get of that? 7. That is not enough. $20. 4 4s, 16. That's actually overachieving. Excellent. I am happy to overachieve. I do need some more of the dark oak fence. That's also more than I need. What a shame. Oh, the horror, the inhumanity. I have spares. It's almost sarcasm. Almost sarcasm. Cool. Don't think I've seen that before. Blimey. Hey Raven, you never told me that when you upgrade the phases of Satisfactory, they now have an animation of the top of the space elevator growing. That's impressive. That's a gorgeous. You didn't want to spoil. Dang it. Well, I just spoiled myself. That sounds wrong. That's the wrong thing. Right, and let's grab some of those. Right. Now I might have the materials to be able to actually build the upper floor. Except from the fact that I forgot to pick up the birch planks. Let's grab that many. I don't know how many more tiers there are over the version that I've just seen out the corner of my eye, but holy heck, that thing looks impressive. Right, so if I am here and doing this, I need to trapdoor there. That all of them? Yes, it is. Excellent, excellent. Swap from that to that to that to that to that. Yeah. And immediately leap straight off a building by accident. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease. Scotsman is falling out of the trees. He's out of his tree like a crazy old nut. Really? 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 Thank God I picked up an entire stack. that was nearly annoying. And by nearly annoying, I mean really. Good grief. Good grief, the comedian's a bear. No, he's not. He's wearing a necktie. Dip, 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 dip. Oh, well, I didn't pick up the right materials for some of this anyway. I'm kind of missing 8 logs. So I still have to go back down anyway. Nope, nope, this one. You'd think I'd have remembered that I needed those. Classic error. What am I done with? I don't want to take back up again. Fortunately, I don't think I need any more of those. And I don't think I need any more of those, but I do need these. And we have a pump caboo. Pump caboo? That sounds like something that Kibo would be happy with. It's got a kaboom! Well, a kaboo, at least. Kaboo? Kaboo! What are the odds I just got that wrong? Pretty good, it seems. try that again. Hey, second time lucky. It is almost October. Yes. Goodness. Where did the year go? Last time I looked, I was still... I mean, really, where did the year go? The really disturbing thing is, we started building this castle on the 1st of January, effectively. Ah! I seem to remember we started work on Castle Gordonstein on the 1st of January. 3 solo catches day. Nice! Also, rigged! Blast Jordan is blasting off again. Oh no, Blast's already gone to sleep. Yeah, I find it slightly insane that we've been working on this castle for nearly 10 months now. I mean, granted, that's nothing. There's people like Joel who've been working on a single build in Minecraft for several years. But how... What? I'm not quite to some of their standards. Don't worry, they still haven't finished that cathedral in Barcelona. Point. Oh, I've only got a few decades to catch up on that then. Right, and now I need to remember to strip my wood. Hey, Matt. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I think I've got just enough of this. Yeah, it's 28. I think they're not involved. I think they're now involved in HS2. At least it's not the channel tunnel. I mean, it could be worse. Does anyone remember how long it took them to actually build the channel tunnel and how far over drawn that became? I remember when they started digging that. I remember when there wasn't a North Sea. No, that would be playing up to the... no, that's the... I remember when you could walk from Land's End to John O'Groats and then walk straight across and get over to France. Actually, that wouldn't make sense, because you wouldn't walk from John O'Groats to France. It'd be the other way around. Yesminster in the 80s. Blimey. Yeah. That kind of makes sense. I remember when they had there was a TV series challenge program where they were attempting to drive around the world, effectively from Land's End to somewhere in New York, I think it was, or somewhere in that sort of vicinity. Ow! And it was done specifically just as they were finished, just as they finished the Channel Tunnel, because they were given dispensation to drive through the Channel Tunnel. Which, if you think about it, doesn't happen anymore. I mean, bizarrely, it's still possible, because there is that third tunnel. used for all the maintenance vehicles. Just nobody is allowed to drive through it except for the maintenance vehicles, obviously. It's also the emergency escape tunnel, if I remember correctly. Today on how many random bits of squirrel is Scotsman's brain hoarding today? Nope, you're not supposed to be there. .42 is now in action. Yep. You know what? I'm just going to fill in more of this. Because I really don't have much of the birch logs. So your sis pledged on Kickstarter for your time at Evershine. Oh yes! I saw that had launched. How did the drive to New York go over the Arctic? In the event, they were trying to they deliberately picked a time of year when the Bering Straits is almost completely frozen, and they were using specially modified snowmobiles that are able to drive over the ice that forms in the Bering Straits. So they kept going east through Russia, and then through the Bering Straits, and then through Alaska, and then all the way across. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. $600,000 backed, though. That's cool. I seem to remember that. I want to say that series is one of the ones that Taryn likes. Isn't that the case, Raven? Or am I getting it mixed up? You think so? Yeah. I'm sure Taryn's probably well aware that it launched today. Ah, CB. Okay. That's looking... It still looks Hammer-like, doesn't it? I'm almost tempted to walk into the grass. I'm almost tempted to try and make this up at the top and just turn it into a proper hammer instead of actually putting on the normal roof. Although, with the normal roof on it, it would look like a ball peen hammer. Oh yeah, it would look like a ball peen hammer. Yeah, slightly busted. Right. Do I want to do the roof yet, or do I want to focus on trying to get the... what's the word I'm looking for? I think I should start on the furnace and the chimney up the middle. Except it's not up the middle, but I know what I mean. Old and busted versus new hotness. Yep. Wait. No. I should pick up some more birch at some point. What it does mean is everything needs to move around on the ground floor. Because... oh, that's going to be annoying. That's going to hurt. Wow. My inventory is not working. Oh. Ooh, has that, Oh, it's oxidized. Oh wow, it's oxidized to 2 layers already. That section that I accidentally axed too much is now fully is at the... Where is it? There it is. I couldn't remember which one I'd messed up. Mostly because it blends in now. I like that roof. That roof works. Right. I only remembered to go back to it because I kept the wax in my inventory. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to end up putting this outside for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Good. That's the sequence that I've remembered. Let's move that. Oh, it's getting dark again. Go figure. Apparently my shulker monster needs to live outside for a while. I find it worrying that I have a specific sequence and order and placement for all of these shulkers every time I... What do the signs say? The signs are reminders. There needs to be a Shawarma Llama, Lord Brahma the Karma Llama Ding Dong, and the Lore Llama in the Frozen Archives. Because it's me, it's my notes. It's almost as bad as over in Gordonstein Ward, there's a sign saying, somewhere in this world there needs to be a lamppost seller. Oh, I apparently missed a piece of roof with waxing, I've just realised. It's triple scope creep, yes. One of which is I need to get back to thinking about the Frozen Archives. This one is not supposed to be this. This one is supposed to be this. Have I got anything else that's re-oxidized that I wasn't expecting to? Up here? How would I know? Down here? Perfectly fine. Good. It's just the one that I messed up on. I should probably put some torches down here. Let's go with putting them on the pillars for the moment. Right, that's better. And that's my torch and lighting chest. Oh, one thing, I did spend a bit of time yesterday starting to fill in this ravine. It's a little bit less ravine-y than it was. And there used to be a cave of creepers here, so that's gone now. But dear goodness, is this taking up a lot of materials, because quite literally that has been solid filled in. As you can see, I deliberately filled it in properly. Which is a problem, because this means that I kind of have to keep going all the way along here to fill in. It's just like, how many holes in this hill need to be filled in? And we have a polywag. For those who are attempting to catch that. Oh, I don't have that one. And I don't own any Ultra Balls. Whoopsie. Spare some Ultra Balls in this time of need. How many holes must a Scots fill in? I'm not even going to attempt to... right, what I want to do is put another chest down so that I don't have to try and find the chest. There. Whoa, that's not good. I saw the lightning bolt. Not so worried about Dumbledore when there's sudden lightning bolt. That one can stay there. It's not in the way. Right, and let's pick up these three. Well, hey, I caught it. Excellent. That was my white chest, wasn't it? Yep, that's good, because that goes with this row. Honestly, it should probably be made... Probably needs to be purple. So I should probably wash that. Part of me is like, please tell me nothing got set on fire by that lightning bolt. Hashtag rigged. Of course it was. I caught it. These towers look weird when you've got holes in the roof. Right, so for my next trick, I am going to take out some of this wall. And some of the... well, we'll come back for the floor in a minute. I want to turn this into a furnace. So, let's think. What material do I want to use for the furnace? I'm tempted to say I should be using deep slate and cracked deep slate in the brick form. There it is. Ooh, heated floors. Don't know about heated floors. Let's just turn that one into brick. What I want to do, I think, is have a look at the furnace design over at Gordonstein Ward. Oops. Clip through the walls. There we are. Right. I think something like that is probably what I'm looking for, but maybe not quite in those styles. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing because there's a water conduit, water channel in the way. And I don't have any blast furnaces. But I do have iron. Oh wow. Maybe I don't. I might have to spend some time at fudge. Over at the oh really? It's flipping cooked stone, isn't it? Would be. One of these has a lot of coal ore in it. Yes, Temple of Irony. Thank you, Mad. Sorry, I got very confused midway through that sentence and forgot what I was talking about. Might as well make 2 stacks of this. I've got the stone at the moment. Well, I mean, I've been throwing the stone into the world to try and fill in the world, but Meh. No. This one. Thank you. Much appreciated. My inability to remember what I'm talking about is becoming part of this stream. I have a... yeah, that one. Let's get rid of those ender pearls. They're just taking up inventory space. I don't use ender pearls. I probably should. I don't know why. Right. There. Oh, and now I don't have any furnaces in my inventory, because I'm using the furnaces to... okay, there we are. Blast furnace. Wow. All of that just to make one blast furnace. Right. Let's go with the off... no, hold on. I kind of feel like it should be furnace with blast furnace over the top. And a bit of this. No. That should probably be a stair. And I don't think I want those. This is where we start butchering my building. I need another couple of stairs. Let's grab a couple of those. Let's put one there. Let's make this off center a little just because. Come on. No. Get it right. I wanted that there. And there. And a bit of this. Another. No. I thought I broke that. Like so. Couple of cracked in. Let's do another one of those. And another stair. Wow, how dare I take my clock off my inventory. And I'm out of stairs again. Do I have any walls? No. Let's get some of those. Kinda think it'd be useful to take a couple of those and turn them into that and that and this and this. And put a wall here and here. Now I can't get around the back easily. Whoop. And we have a hail hydrate that I need to remember to do. One moment, caller. Thank you, Superfast Feg. Is that the right way up? Yes, it is. Hail hydrate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the wrong way up. That's not what I was planning to do. I wanted that there. And let's just put a brick there. That's good. I like this. This is starting to feel sort of held together from duct tape and glue. Actually, no, that's a nice idea. Let's do that. Let's put you here. Let's bring you over and put you there, which means that there's 2 blocks that are actually missing. So let's fill them in with just a stone brick for the moment. Put that there, and yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that feels nice. I like that. And let's bring the camera count. Hold on. Quick way back. Does that look alright? Yeah, that's going to look alright. Now we need to take out that, and this. And if I were a chest that had, there it is, soul sand in it, where would I be? Let's put that there. And I want to, do I have smooth basalt? That'll be good. Yeah, that looks more like actually I don't think, oh, hold on. Yeah, let's do that, and let's get another soul sand in. Well, it's getting dark again. Ooh, I'm nearly out of soul sand. I think that's the last of the soul sand I have. Not good. Not good. Yeah, if I light both of those, that'll be alright. Right, let's bring this forward a bit more. That's better. That feels like it's more built in. Do that. And bring this forward again. Like so. Probably needs another row, or is that good? I think that might be alright. Turn that in there. Let's get 3. Yeah, 3 more stairs. Like that. And do them. Yes. Like so. So that it's got that sort of hint of going upwards. And actually, if I can get 2 more in, we can hide the fact that it's... Yeah, that'll work. 2 more. So if we do 1 there and 1 there, then it starts to look like it's really going upwards at that point, because you can just see it disappearing upwards, and we just don't want to be... Right, this needs to go. I don't suppose... No, I don't. Dang it. Hiss. Yeah, why ever would I have deep slate coal ore in my inventory? And a Budew is here. No, that's too dark. I think I need the deep slate coal ore. Do I have the Budew? Yeah, not interested then. I need to go to IKEA, because that's the only place that I have deep slate coal ore. Never did finish that tower top. I mean, the alternative would be to dig downwards and find some deep slate, but looking for coal ore in deep slate is one of those that's not going to be easy situations. Right, here's where we hope to goodness that we do not find any cranky endermen here. Do not stare at the cranky enderman. I really need to spend like a week and a half just building some ender tunnels in the nether. I meant nether tunnels. I think it might be you, Raven. It's fine on my mobile phone. Hello, Stuffy. Hello, things. Hello, me. Right, what did I come back here for? Oh, yes. Deep slate coal ore. That's good to hear. Deep slate coal ore, of which I only have 21. I'm about to use 2 of them for decorative purposes. Feels weird since you still had perfect audio. What? That is weird. Particularly since it's me. Perfect audio feels like it's almost a joke. I was complaining about my lack of birch, and I've still only got 2 stacks. Eesh. I might have to find a birch forest and turn it into materials. Whoops. So I need to build end tunnels in the nether tunnels in the end, and spend a bit more time murdering a birch forest. Well, at least Cosmic will be happy at the death of the birch forest. Whee! Come fly with me as I build the tower. Perfect landing. 2 points. 80. Browser game you played needs it. Huh. Alright, let's do that and that. Yes. Now, this one. What I'd like to do is take out that one and do that. That and smooth basalt here. Acts like a memory leak, becoming more likely the longer it's on. That's an annoying thing. Yeah, let's do another one of those. And then let's take out some of this and turn it to stone. Because obviously a wooden floor in an area that works with large amounts of heated materials would be a bad thing. Whoops, hold on, come here. But if I take that and that out, I can swap those. No, I've done it again. For stone. And then we can swap the stone. Put these away. Or in addition to the stone, we can put in... Should have gotten this out earlier when I was thinking about it. A coal. That's better. That looks like it's the sort of thing that a furnace would be. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. And then what we do is we stack coal blocks in the corner here, which is a good way of... I just put all the coal away. Oh, it's make it. We've got a pile here. This is my... I can't fit these into some of my inventory, and we might as well repair pickaxe while we're doing it. How much of that did we make? 4. 4? Is that all? Oh good, we got an entire stack here. That'll do. Going up. So, how much coal blocks do you get out of half a stack of coal ore using Fortune 3? 7. I'll take it. You know, it's at times like this, mini blocks of coal or blocks of coal would be really useful. Why do I not have... What are the odds that I've got mini blocks of coal back at IKEA? How much do I want to spend trying to make this look really good? I'm going to want to go and make this look better. Oh. It's worth a trip. Yeah, if nothing else, I can get some micro blocks. Sorry, mini blocks of iron ore, which always look good next to this. Also, I can probably put that away. Does that have any... No, I don't have any raw iron. But I got enough iron ore to be able to make a decent amount of it. Oh, it's 20 past. We thank you for your patience as the world continues to back up. Hello? Are you gonna load? Open the chest. It's just a chest, man. Aha. Whoops. Right, let's try that again. I don't know why I keep thinking that one of these is going to have raw iron in it. Yeah, it's worth a trip. But before we do, let us light it up. Oh, that looks good. Ah. Ooh, hold on. Right. You and no, that one. Actually, that's not going to make a jot of difference. I just need that. What the heck? Oh, okay. And that. Oh, maybe I should have put the... Dagnabbit. Okay, so maybe I do need the hay bale under it. Hay bale. Campfire. Soul sand. And light it up. That's better. Right, and put the smooth basalt back. Yeah, that's better. Lighting fires is nice. Lighting fires and having smoke coming up out of them is so much better. Oof. Oh well. And that's necessary for health and safety. I feel like I'm missing a forge element on this. You know, I wonder if it would be here. Ooh, that would be nice, actually. That might work. So you have the heating over here, and you have your forge here. Do I have... oh, it'll be lighting block. Yes, I have magma blocks. So if I were to, say, take out this and this, and put a magma block here and here, and then place some of this, like so. Actually, that one and that one could... No, hold on. I haven't got any stairs. How am I out of stairs all the time? Stair. Stair. That. Wall. And what we do is we put a couple more walls here, one here. I can take those out, thankfully, because they're interior, and we can turn those into that. And if I put another wall here, that gives me 3 more walls I need. 1, 2, 3. And then we half slab a... Not with that, you don't. Like so. And then we maybe do this and this and that. And possibly half... Actually, no. That one should probably be full. But I think probably 3 more half slabs. Of course, it would be 3. Why would it be 2? And apparently my brain is running so fast that I'm being told I need to stretch. I don't like that one. Where did that block go? Let's use that last stair. Oh, that's nice. And we have a stretch. Oh, we get... And... Thank you, Kel. But what that does mean is... These shouldn't be wood. I'm fairly sure I've... Oh, I haven't got a diglet. How have I not caught a diglet? That's one of those. How have I not caught a diglet? Let's grab another. Let's grab a couple of those and stone brick. Diglets. Like that. That's better. That looks good. But what I might do is now get another couple of 2 more campfires. I seem to be campfire rich at the moment. Makes a change. And if we take this out and this out and that, and everything by accident, take out that and that, do that, and put magma blocks over the top of it, and then put that back there. Perfect! That looks so much better. Right. Okay. Now what I'd like is a mini magma block, a mini coal block, and a couple of mini iron blocks. And of course all of my mini blocks are back at IKEA. Why am I keeping all of my mini blocks at IKEA? Probably because we don't have a mini... Thank you, Superfast Feg. I'm kind of drawing on like 8 different editions of this that I've built around the world. And I think every time I build one of these, it ends up looking just a little bit nicer. Right. Let's go and see what we've got at IKEA. Hey-ho, hey-ho, back through the nether we go. We're missing all of the things that we need to have a lot. Not to add a 9th, but a great forge is one of the really atmospheric. But great. Lego Lord of the Rings, really atmospheric despite being... I'm going to have a look at that. I've got Lego Lord of the Rings, I think. Oops. I know I've definitely got Lego The Hobbit because they gave that for free on... I've got Mini Ancient Debris? Goodness. On GOG on Amazon a couple of weeks back. Mini Chisel Bookshelves. Mini Blackstone. It'll do. Mini Basalt. Ooh. Oh, mini Deep Slate Coal Ore. Yes. That'll do nicely. Thank you. I'll take 2 of those. And there's the Deep Slate Iron Ore. Do I have normal iron ore? Smoker. Yeah. Mini Magma. Brilliant. Just what I was looking for. I knew I had one of those. Mini Deep Slate Iron Ore again. And an iron ore. Okay, I might as well have one of each of those then. And I'm tempted to take... that's flowering azalea leaves? Doesn't look like it. That's dirt. Podzol. Soul sand. Goodness. Yay! Mini raw iron block. Just what I was looking for. Excellent. Didn't Lego Hobbit just stop just after the... I don't know. I haven't played it. I only just picked it up for free off of Amazon Prime Gaming last week, and I haven't even installed it. Which I highly recommend. If you have Amazon Prime, always keep an eye on the Amazon Prime Gaming stuff that they're giving away, because sometimes they give away nice stuff, like several Lego games recently. They also gave away Lego Indiana Jones. And it's dark, so I need to get to a bed very quickly the moment I get to the overworld. No. Whee! bed in the tower over here. Ow. Excellent. Time for the pajama llama. I think we've got... Stealing that. I can't get through here. I'm having one of those I can't remember how to get around my world moments. Lego Marvel games are... Lego games in general are always a bit silly. They have a lovely sense of humour. Right, let us stick the damaged anvil in there. Magma can go there. Ah, it's ruining the smoke, but don't care. I like it. Deep slate iron ore we'll put here. Iron ore we will put there. Mini blackstone, I think one here and one here. Mini deep slate coal ore can go there and there. No, not there. Give me that back. Here. And our raw iron block can just go there. That's too many micro blocks. Way too many. Actually, not that one. Ah! I don't think... much as how this looks good, I don't think it looks good enough to keep. Really? Really? How many of these do I not want to use? Let's keep... And not that one. That's better. Yeah. I'm going to put these here for the moment. Oh, really? That one's turned to player head. That was turned to player head. That was turned to... Interesting. Some of these have retained their IDs and some of these haven't. That's annoying. Ooh, hold on. A little bit oversized, but it looks funny. I don't think we need this. I think we need to do better with lighting in here, but I like that. That looks good. Right. For our next trick, we need to go up a floor. Let's go for... Right, so now that we've done that, we need to take out this lot and do this. Oh, I forgot to bring up any stairs. I'm out of blocks, not alone stairs. You to stairs, you to blocks. How do I get to the back side of this? I know, let's jump out of a window. Ow. Like so. And you. That. Take out that. Right, I need to fix more of this on the next floor. I'm glad to make sure that people find the useful things sometimes. Occasionally it's just worth looking. I'm going to bring this up continuously. So let's do... Come on. And I'm going to take out that and that. I'm going to ignore that block entirely. I don't care about it. And we'll take out this and this, and holy heck, there's another wandering trader just arrived. Go figure. Too soon. I need more normal blocks. Hey, perfect shot. Straight through the wall. Let's grab it another half stack. It ceases to amaze me how rapidly I can go through materials. That looks alright. I think I'm tempted to take out these two, or this... Yeah, actually, these two, and turn those into stairs. Not stairs, walls. So let's do that. Just to give it a more sort of... that's not what I meant to do, but actually I think it might make more sense to do... Yeah, that's better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I'm think there. Yep. How did I get onto the roof? Up here. One, two, there. I'm voting for this to come to about here. And that needs some texturing, so let's take out a couple of these and go with that. And then back to that, and another one of those. And... yeah, that's going to be over the roof line, so that's good. I think I need 2 more campfires. I got those 2, that's good. And that. Right, going back up. And we have a whalmer again. Didn't we have a joke about that earlier, or was that yesterday? And you, and you, and I've got 2 of these. Avasti again. Whales always travel in groups. Can't see what I'm doing from the smoke. Right. Now, at the moment, that looks a little weird because it's just sticking straight up and there's no normal roof there, but I think I've got just enough time to find out what you're selling. No, nothing of interest. Ooh, mini cartography, though. No. Yeah, mini respawn anchor. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, mini pumpkins. Sold. Yes. I need to sleep. But I want those mini pumpkins. Hey, good catch, Glen Pixie. Come back here. Right, you had mini pumpkins. Where? Yes. Excellent. Thank you. Mini pumpkins are perfect for making pumpkin patches look more normal. Would you mind taking your llama and getting out of here, though? There was a tragic accident. He accidentally burnt to a crisp, and I don't know. I can't explain it. These things happen. I just need to hide the evidence. Oops. What I could do with is moving that chest over to here. That goes in there, and this goes in here. Tragically cut his head off while combing his hair. Yes, exactly. There was a mysterious accident while he was roaming around next to the furnaces and so forth. He accidentally burned to death. Oh, no, not there. Right. There. Why do I have a stripped dark oak log in my inventory? Oh, because I took it out of the floor upstairs. Right. Dark oak logs, dark oak... didn't I have some dark oak stairs earlier? I could have sworn I had some leftover dark oak stairs earlier. Oh, they're in my inventory. Don't need the logs, but I do need way more... 3 more sets of stairs and a significant amount of slabs. Off with his head. Oh, I need another staircase over there at some point. Right. That's not going to work. That's better. Right. Let's see if we can get this roof rapidly assembled. Nobody saw me murdering anybody 2 minutes ago. That siren is entirely nothing to do with anything. Ahem. Didn't do it, Gov. You'll never prove anything. There's no footage of it on the internet. Oops. roof, assemble. Yes. Ah. I think you mean... yeah, you're missing 2 letters off of there. It should be implausible deniability. 10-minute warning. Really? Is it 10 minutes? Dang it. I'm hoping to get this roof done in 10 minutes then. I'm not going to get it. We'll get enough to be able to see what this looks like. Ah! And hopefully get more of it than I'm thinking done. It's only a couple of minutes. I've done so many of these roofs, I'm kinda capable of almost doing them without looking nowadays. Yeah, da, 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 da. I suspect I'm going to need way more half slabs than I currently have in my inventory, but we can sort that out fairly quickly. There's a whole pile of dark oak up the hill. This is where it's going to get interesting. Because I need to think about the shape of this as though that wasn't there. So normally it's there, there, there. And then all of this is... Yes, that's right. Yep, that works. So I would normally have that there, but I need to take that out just in case. There. Right. And then... You... Dang it. Yeah, let's just make loads. Oh, that looks better now that it's got most of that in place at least. How many does that make? That makes 2 stacks. Yep, that's more than enough. To the roof. To the roof, to the roof. Right, you, and you. Hey, that's pretty good. Right, let's make... Come on. Right. Oh, hey. I don't actually have to do much to make sure that this isn't spawnable as a result of those campfires, which actually are in just the right place to make this really good. I'm going to put in a couple of buttons in a few places just to get them out of my inventory now, though. There we are. Right, so I don't have to worry about this being a spawnable roof, which is good. And now I can put those half slabs back in. And Yes, right. You know what? I'm just going to set myself out of the way. There's a convenient tower here that I can hide in. Ow. Right, let's have a look at how this looks in Pretty's mode. Ooh. Okay, that's nice. I think I might need to make the... Yeah, I need to make that stand out at the back a bit more. It's blended in too much. Dang it. Thank you. I'm not quite happy with that chimney. I need to make it blend. I need to make it stand out a bit more further, so that the tower isn't quite so flat. I also need it to get just a little bit closer to darkness so that I can get daylight back, please. Come on, there we are. Yeah, it looks almost like a normal tower from here. That, however, I'm very happy with. Even if it is rather dark. And our ball-peen hammer with the slightly broken handle definitely is a... It's a mood, isn't it? It's definitely a mood. But that roof is so much nicer with the that shading on it and that gradient. Where's the next tower over? There. Yeah, when you look at it like that, that works. Yeah, I think my only complaint is that chimney up the back is just because it's completely flush with the back of Hello Moody's. With the back of the tower, it disappears. So I need to make it look more like there is a chimney there. But other than that, I am very happy with the result. So tomorrow, I think we're going to figure out how to make it look more like a forge on the outside, and put in some pens, and possibly bring in a Ravager. Or sort out the Ravager recruitment system. God help me. Right. At this point, however, it is time to wrap up. And I will say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. Let's have a quick look and see who we have. Not entirely convinced that I can go to him. I think he's wrapping up. Goodness. Apparently Tuesday is light on people to raid out to. I do, however, see a Fulmers who is playing Vault Hunters by the looks of it. Yep, solo Vault Hunters day 12. So, I'm going to send you over to there as a way of making sure that there are at least something to keep you all busy. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will, as I said, be carrying on with this. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. It has, as always, been amazing having you here. I hope you all have a good time zone, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.